Los Angeles Lakers, 5 must-sign free agents after Russell Westbrook trade. The Los Angeles Lakers made the biggest move of the NBA offseason by pulling off a blockbuster trade. The Lakers traded Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and the 22nd overall pick, Isaiah Jackson, in the 2021 NBA draft for Russell Westbrook, a 2024 second-round pick and a 2028 second-round pick. The Lakers got their third superstar even if it is a weird fit for the team. Westbrook is a ball-dominant playmaking guard that does not seem to mesh well with LeBron James. However, with LeBron's basketball IQ and the pure talent of having LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook, the hope is that they can figure it out and make a run at the 2022 NBA championship. If the Lakers are going to do that, though, they are going to have to fill out the rest of the roster. The Lakers desperately need shooting around their new big three, among other needs, and are going to have to add that with minimum deals in free agency. The team's hands are tied money-wise with Westbrook, Davis, and LeBron accounting for around $120 million of the cap alone. Here are the minimum free agents that the Los Angeles Lakers should now turn their attention towards. Number 1. J.J. Reddick. Did we mention that the Los Angeles Lakers need shooters? When we are discussing cheap, veteran shooting options, there is nobody that we can put on this list before J.J. Reddick. Reddick is entering free agency after signing a 2-year deal with the New Orleans Pelicans that will likely be the last substantial deal of his career. From this point out, at his age, Reddick is likely only going to sign veteran minimum deals, and the first should be with the Los Angeles Lakers. The great part about Reddick is that despite him never winning an NBA championship, he is one of the most experienced playoff players in the entire NBA. Reddick has made the playoffs in every single season except his first season in New Orleans, and even made the NBA Finals with the Orlando Magic. He may not be prime Reddick and he might be rather one-dimensional at this stage in his career, but he can still hit a three-pointer, especially as an off-ball threat as LeBron James or Russell Westbrook penetrate and pass out. Reddick shot 37.1% from 3 last season but shot 39.5% once he was traded to the Dallas Mavericks. He is a career 41.5% shooter from downtown and has shot as high as 47.5% from beyond the arc in a single season. That is exactly what the Los Angeles Lakers need, and Reddick should be high on the team's priority list. Number 2. Trevor Ariza. The Los Angeles Lakers need to add wings to the team after trading both Kyle Kuzma and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Lakers could re-sign Alex Caruso and Talen Horton-Tucker to provide wing minutes, but they still need someone who can offer size at the position. Enter Trevor Ariza, who is going to be another veteran minimum guy that would be a great fit on the Los Angeles Lakers. Ariza won his only championship with the Lakers a decade ago, and he has rejoined a team for a second stint before, Houston Rockets, so this is not out of the realm of possibility. Ariza is not an elite three-point shooter by any means, but he can definitely hold his own and have big nights from beyond the arc. More importantly, Ariza offers size and a decent defensive presence as a wing. This is a team that prides itself on defense, and for that reason, it is going to look for free agents that can do more than just shoot but defend as well. Number 3. Carmelo Anthony. Let's get back to the fact that the Los Angeles Lakers need shooting for a minute. One of the better minimum deal options that the Lakers are going to have this offseason is Carmelo Anthony. In fact, it would be shocking if Anthony did not sign with the Lakers. There has already been speculation about Melo signing with LA, as he and LeBron are obviously good buddies. He has proven that he still has something left in the gas tank and is willing to take a smaller role as a spot-up shooter. Melo shot 40.9% from beyond the arc last season and has shot 39.9% over the last 2 years since taking a reduced role. He is not a traditional 4 but can space the floor, and against a second-team power forward won't be an absolute liability defensively. He obviously won't be on the floor in crunch time, but off the bench the Lakers would like what he offers. Number 4. Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague is now an NBA champion, but that is not going to stop the 33-year-old point guard from signing with a contender to win another ring. Perhaps he stays in Milwaukee after being traded there last season, but if he does leave, the Lakers present a good fit. Despite his flaws both defensively and in his playmaking, he still shot 43.9% from beyond the arc. Granted, he only attempted 1.5 threes per game, but that is around the number of threes he would be taking with the Lakers anyway. Teague would help round up the depth in the backcourt, and if the Lakers were to sign all of these free agents, they would have a complete rotation.